News from the VMAC is that Sam Darnold has landed on the injury report.
Just in routes on air, just kind of felt a little something in my oblique. Just didn't want to push it. Wasn't the day to push it, so that was it. So just came inside, got some rehab, and feel like I'll be ready to go for Saturday. Another game. That's how everyone, especially in that locker room, like we got such great guys in that locker room, mature, leaders at every position group. So everyone's just ready to go, attacking the week, per usual, and getting ready to go up against a really good 49ers team. That's been rolling, and we're excited to go up against them. Just how into it they were, especially from our first drive. How loud the crowd was, and in San Francisco. Obviously it's going to be home field advantage for us. Being able to use cadence is going to be huge, and then having our 12s there, obviously making noise when they're on offense is crucial. So it's going to be an awesome atmosphere and something we're all looking forward to. Run the football, tight ends included, receivers, everyone included. Fullback, running backs, being able to run the football, but it starts with those guys up front. The way that they're able to get things going in the run game, for us to be able to play action off of it, do the things that we want to in the pass game, especially on first and second down, just keeping the ball moving forward. I think that's been a huge key for our offense the entire year, and nothing changes Saturday. It was during practice.
Oh, during practice.
Yeah, during practice, during routes on air. And like I said, just felt a little something and didn't want to, make it worse. And it was just a precautionary thing to be able to get in and get some rehab on it.
But the problem.
Iron Murphy. I think it's interesting to see how each one gets ready as they enter the field. Jake Bobo likes to run out there. White. Rose getting his gloves ready to walk out there. Interesting body language. And there's the offensive line coach.
What's up, Pops? I'm with the Louis song. Got no rats on me. When he pull up to the club, rats on him. Rain hopping out the lamb, rats on him. They performing on the next floor. Phone ringing out the hook. They want to show us some bowls. I don't know about they all rapping. Call bro. Find a plug. Get the hard head. Exactly how it goes. No deep. Get the screen and get excited, boy ass. All these anti-cap, so I ain't gotta run down the store. Leave go and see them too. For the news came out, hard rock. Body they went through it. Monkey from the galaxy. Nina Saxon Moon. LB done. Red carpet, I'm in moon. She don't got the rest. If I ever let her, she gon' really do it.
You split them in throughout the year. Definitely not as much as the first guy.
I mean, this week.
Yes, yeah, mostly in the walkthroughs. Obviously, with any injury, you just want to know what the significance is. So again, I'll let Coach talk about all those things.
Running game,
improving throughout the season, offensive line, running backs, everything. So it's just that's what we're looking for is constant improvement as the year goes on, and you're only as good as your next day. So we got to keep improving. Back, he looks great. He looks rested, ready to roll. And then right back to business after that.
got to credit them. They're great coaches, and they're going to have a plan that is going to attack us. So we just have to be prepared, ready to adjust. I think you always have to go through your process, and you have to give that the respect that it needs, and then you go through that, and then you come up. Some of them sometimes will be the same answers, and some of them won't.
Because they are.
Not a lot of it. We used most of it. Yeah. To be honest with you, the best part of it is we had a week off. I don't know if I could have done it if I didn't, because it's so hard to focus on different things. But we had some time off, read film, and just enjoyed it. I thought not a lot more, but I think once you're in it, it just tests your principles and what you believe in, and you have to answer questions honestly. I think what Mike's done a great job of here is attacking each week, and I feel like the young guys are in such a mode of that I was just walking off the field with D Hall, and it was just like, it just feels like a normal week. We're getting ready, and we have to go play, rushing lanes and play off each other. I wouldn't say it's discipline of staying in your lane, but there's a discipline of playing off each other, knowing when to play off each other, and then the coverage playing. And how do those things offset each other are important, because on one end, the rush might win now, which gives the coverage a chance, and on the other end, the coverage might hold up, and then suddenly you give the rush a chance to come to life. So that's the balance of rush and cover.
What do you notice?
All right, so there you go. You saw the B-roll, the injury report. And yes, Sam Darnold is on it as questionable, but Darnold talked to us, the media, after practice, and he said, look, you know what? I feel good. Should be good to go for Saturday. And you have to imagine that, they'll do everything that he can. And I can't imagine that he would not play on Saturday. It's a precautionary measure, is what Sam Darnold said. Now, we asked Clint Kubiak if Drew Lock took some of the 1 reps, and he said yes. So whether that's 1, 2, or 3, we don't know. In the NFL, there's so much time, limited time you have to practice, and then the reps as well. So normally what happens, every team, your QB1 takes all the reps, and that's a discussion I had yesterday with Jalen Milroe as I reported. So the fact that Drew Lock took a couple reps with the 1, that's probably more precautionary type of thing. And as the offense itself, I spoke with Abe Lucas. He said, look, it's a mindset in terms of where we're at on the offense and why the run game is doing so well. And it's just something that, we feel good about. He gave a shout out to Josh Jones, who is out. And he said it's great to have Charles Cross back. Also talked with Ken Walker. And I did. I said, Ken, you know what? I'm looking out there. You seem to have a swagger about yourself. And he said, you know what? I'm just minding, doing it as every rep. Continue to guard that. Continue to, output and practice to walk through. And he said, I'm feeling really good about that. And I think as a whole, the offense really does feel good about what it is that they can do against this Niners defense. Look, it's going to be a hard-fought battle, and even Darnold talked about the Niners are going to throw a couple things at them. But as he said, Darnold, we have to stick to our rules. We have to stick to how we play in terms of, we can't worry about what they're doing. And then when they mean rules, that means in terms of, what their assignments and then what they do in certain situations when the defense gives you multiple looks. So the offense is confident just as the defense is. But I really feel, and talking to some of the players, on the offensive side, they are confident about what it is that they can do against this Niners defense.